All right, so we're doing, for this one, this is question 4 in module 13. So actually the last module. So this is another one about creating views. All right, so let's just have a look at the question here. It says, write a non-updatable view, and that's going to be called actor films by year, that displays the following ordered result set from the, from the actor, film actor, and films table. All right, so this is actually what the view is going to look like. It's going to look like this. You're going to have 3 columns. One is going to be full name. One is going to be the release year, okay? And one is going to be the count of all the movies that actor was in that were released in that year, okay? So it tells us 3 tables here that we're going to be pulling this from, so we don't have to guess on this, or we don't have to go hunting down, so that's kind of nice. So we've got okay. Let's see, so we've got, let's go ahead and, I like to look at the table so we can just see what we have to work with. So we'll go ahead and I've saved this. This is actually what we're going to use to create this view here. So I've saved that down there so I can pull that up and reference it later. All right, so let's have a look at the information that we've got available. Okay, we need to get the first and last name. So this is the information that I would imagine is most likely going to be in the actor table. So let's go ahead and have a look at that. Indeed, we have the actor table has first and last name. Okay, and then we've got an actor ID, and that's information that we can join in order to find out what films they were in, because there's no indication of that. But with film actor, that's a table that allows us to find out what films that actor is in. So whoever it is with film actor ID 1, we see that they were in all these different films, okay? All right, so then it also asks us, go ahead and run this again to see what it is we're looking for here. That's the final query, okay? It asks us to find out what the release year is, and then how many movies that actor did in that release year. All right, so let's go ahead and just break this down, okay? So the first thing we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna do a select, okay? So we wanna get a column that has this information, okay? So instead of doing first name and then last name, what we're gonna need to do is we're gonna need to concatenate those two, the information from those 2 columns so that it looks like this. So we'll just use our concat function, okay? And last name, and then we'll give it a comma, and then a space after the comma, so it actually looks like proper grammar. And then first name. Now we know in advance this is gonna, since we're joining, we're definitely gonna need to do aliases, column aliases, excuse me, table aliases. So we're gonna go ahead and in advance, we'll just say we're gonna give film actor, or excuse me, we're gonna give the actor table the alias A when we actually reference the table, okay? So we'll go ahead and add that to those now, okay? So, and then we'll give it a name, and it looks like it already has a name there, so we'll use that name, its full name, okay? All right, so that should give us our first column, okay? And then release year, so I believe we already noted that release year is in the film table, so we can say f.release year, okay? And then count. So it's going to count, what we're going to be counting is the number of movies that were done in that release year by that actor. So we're counting we're going to call the count function on this column here, release year. And then we'll do a group by function in order to group it by the actor. But for now, we just need to worry about running count on that column. So that'll be simple enough, count release year. So f.release year. All right. So now we just need to figure out, we need to create the joined table that we're going to pull all this information from. Okay. And we already know which columns or which tables it's going to be pulled from. So all we need to do here is put it all together. So from actor A, that's the first table. And then we'll go ahead and just make this an inner join on, let's see, we're going to have to use this film actor table to basically bridge the information in actor and film. Okay, so inner join film actor. And we'll give that FA, it makes sense. And then what do we want to join it on? We want to join it on the value called actor ID. We can just double check here and make sure that that really is indeed what it's called. Yep, actor ID. So, all right. All right, so then we need to inner join that to film table. So film F, we've already given that the F alias on, that is probably going to be film ID if I remember correctly. Yeah, so we've got a film ID column there that's in both. So f.film ID equals fa.film ID. Okay. So I can actually run that right now and just see what it's giving us. Oh, yeah, so we actually can't run it now because we have an aggregate function here. And when we have an aggregate function, we got to have a group by. So we're going to group it by the name of the actor. Okay. So you can do, group by, and you can list all that out, or you can do it the easy way and just say group by one. Okay. Let's run that and see what we get. Just 1 second. Okay, sorry. I just forgotten to do a.actor. In the join clause here, I just left some information out. Equals fa.actor ID. So let's have a look at that. That should run now. All right. So yeah, so here we're getting the information that we need. It'd be nice to have an alphabetical order. So we can just do order by. Okay, so yeah, so this is the information that we're asked for. So we've got everything here, full name, the release year, and then the number of things that actor did in that release year. So we could actually give this movies per year. Alias to make it look better. All right. Okay, and then so all we need to do now is do this as a view. So I can do create view actor films by year. as. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this as a view here. Okay. Select, just confirm that we got it. Okay. And see what comes up. Whoops. Oh, I meant to press there. Okay, so we're in good shape. Then I don't want to keep this, so I'm just going to drop it. Okay, that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. Bye-bye.